Hey guys, what's going on? Hermdo back with you. Today we have a video. This is a couple days old. It's been going on for a while, kind of a feud between Bill Burr and Ben Shapiro. Ben saying some interesting things. We all know Ben. We love Ben. Basically a guy that is a shill for the establishment and the status quo. One of these guys that champions capitalism and the free market, despite all the problems and issues those systems cause, and despite everything, basically just this dorky millennial right-wing guy who basically just marks himself as an intellectual. We know the guy. He's been around forever. But, he's one of these guys. It's annoying. He's one of these dudes, like, just like the standard, like, conservative kind of grift thing where it's just, if you have a problem with the system, if you're exploited or experiencing inequality or anything like that within the system, if the system doesn't work for you, or if you have failure within the system, it's not the system's fault, it's your fault. Everything is functioning as intended. If you can't get along, it's your own issue because you didn't follow the right rules, you didn't do the right things. It doesn't matter. You can live your life totally perfectly and wind up still disenfranchised, but it's your own fault, nothing else. But that just annoys me. That's a whole line of logic that guys like him use. But he's getting into it with Bill Burr over something Bill was saying, and let's get into it.
You're likely to still see the sort of Bill Burr perspective on economics, which is totally ignorant and, by the way, utterly hypocritical given the fact that he's a millionaire himself.
Okay, one thing I want to say about this, I'm not going to pause this too much. It's only like 50 seconds long, but yeah, some people criticize like woke left people for having like a few $1,000,000 in the bank, very popular streamers. But it's one of those things where like Bill Burr, he earned his money by being funny, by being one of the funniest guys like in modern stand-up comedy. He didn't exploit people to get it. He doesn't hide billions in tax shelters. He's not one of these guys. He's not some power-holding figure. He's just a jerk-off from Boston. No offense, Billy Boy. But come on, he's a stand-up comedian. The same thing with some of these other streamers. Like, yeah, agree or disagree with them. I'm sorry, but a millionaire streamer is not some threat to civilization the way like an Elon Musk is. We got to keep things in perspective. We can critique the wealthy and stuff like that, and sure, we should still tax them, but I'm not worried about a comedian with a few $1,000,000 in the bank the same way I'm worried with Elon Musk trying to hack and slash every government institution. But let's get into this more.
Who makes money saying used to be funny things on TV. But here, for example, is Bill Burr going after Elon Musk.
You're gonna leave the country because of one guy with dyed hair plugs and a laminated face makes a bad car and has an obsolete social media platform? You're gonna leave this? Why doesn't he leave? Why isn't he stopped? What are we so afraid of this guy who can't fight his way out of a wet paper bag? Why do liberals just sit back and not? They have nothing. You got to speak up about it. You don't just go like, oh my god, what?
No, Bill's absolutely right. Bill's right. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck this douchebag. Something should be done about this fucking guy. And Ben is scared because he's aligned with power. He's aligned with the system. He's a massive Trump shill now. I remember back in 2016, he at least had a more balanced take on Trump. He would, if Trump did something dumb, which was most of the time, he would criticize Trump. If on the off chance one of Trump's policies kind of sort of worked, Ben would praise him a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the guy's still a scumbag. Boo, Ben Shapiro. I totally get it. But at the same point, it's just like he's a total, complete shill for MAGA now. It's weird to see this kind of shit. Actually, it's not, because we know he's a grifter like all the rest of them. Like the Benny Johnsons, the Michael Knowles, every douchebag at Daily Wire, all this shit. They all suck up to the people in power. It's pretty pathetic. They claim to be victims when the Democrats win, but the second Republicans are back in power, they can't wait to get a mouthful of boot, But let's see what Ben has to say about that.
The populist, anti-capitalist, anti-free market, anti-business
Ooh, that's scary. That's real scary.
attitude is going to be extremely common if the economy sinks. That's going to be a real problem.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem for guys like you who suck up to power, guys like you. And Ben's a fucking millionaire too. He founded this fucking company. He's got tons of money too. It's ridiculous. This whole thing's a bunch of hypocrisy and bullshit, man. Give me a fucking break. He made his money. Ben Shapiro only exists to call you stupid for claiming or complaining about being fucked over by the system. That's all he exists to do. That's all these fucking grifters on the right exist to do. He's a fucking asshole. He's a fucking asshole. And Bill Burr's right. And God forbid Benny Boy has to take accountability. God forbid anybody criticizes him. You know, and it's just, God forbid anybody criticizes Elon Musk. Ben's got to run interference for this fucking guy. I don't know how this fucking dude sleeps on night. Probably on a big sack of money with his wife in the next room. But anyways, it just pisses me off. Why do you got to suck up to Elon Musk so much? You're like an Elon Musk reply guy. You're no better than Ian Miles Chong. Honestly, dude. Honestly, it's pathetic. God forbid, poor little Elon Musk, poor little oppressed Elon Musk. People are saying mean things to him. Comedians are calling him out, rightfully so. But it's a big problem for Benny Boy because he threw in with MAGA, and now he has to run interference for it. It's pathetic. He's a partisan fuckface, man.
You're likely to still see the sort of...
Okay, that was the end of that. That just pissed me off. I just want to talk about it a little bit. Just getting into this kind of shit. It annoys the hell out of me. But that's a quick video tonight just for you guys. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Ben Shapiro's a douchebag. Bill Burr is the man. Bill Burr's the man. And do I agree with all of his takes? No. But fuck, he's a comedian. Why get mad at a fucking comedian? He's telling fucking jokes. Relax. God forbid anybody make fun of a fucking billionaire in this country. Jesus Christ. Oh, pick yourself up by your bootstraps. You can be a billionaire too. Give me a fucking break. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. See you later.
Ryan Little.